Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's video. Today we're going to talk about 12 normal things in Qatar that will shock you. So stay tuned and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Number one is the weekend. Now in most of the world, the weekend is a Saturday and a Sunday. However, in Qatar, our weekend is Friday and Saturday. So basically the first day of our week is on a Sunday. So because Qatar is an Islamic country, their prayer day is on a Friday and not on a Sunday. That's one of the reasons why the weekend starts on a Friday and ends on a Saturday. Number two is Ramadan. And it's also connected to the fact that Qatar is an Islamic country. Basically for 1 month every year, practicing Muslims would fast from sunrise to sunset. Basically, during this period, they would not be consuming any food or beverages or even smoke. And due to this, it is strictly forbidden during the month of Ramadan for even non-Muslims to eat or drink or smoke outside. And you can actually land in big trouble if you break one of those laws. And restaurants that have big windows normally have to frost the windows or put on curtains during this month so that those in the public space cannot see into the restaurant if anybody's eating on the inside. Number three is alcohol and pork. In Qatar, the only place where you can buy alcohol is basically in a hotel, restaurant or bar. You cannot buy it in a convenience store, the supermarket, or at the shop at the garage. Pork, on the other hand, is strictly forbidden in all restaurants in Qatar. You can, however, if you have the right license, buy both alcohol and pork at a designated supplier within the city in Doha. Number four is sports cars. In Qatar, on a daily basis, you'll see a plethora of luxury vehicles and sports cars driving around the city. You'll see anything from Lamborghinis, Porsches, Ferraris, Corvettes, and even something more exotic like a Rolls-Royce Phantom on a daily basis. On the Qatar roads, it's never a dull day. Number five is the weather. Now, I discussed the weather in one of my other videos, so let's check it out. Most countries usually have 3 months of summer. Well, in Qatar, out of that 8 to 9 months of amazing beach weather, about 3 to 4 months is extremely hot. On the 25th of May of this year, in the Abu Samra region, we had a record temperature of about 48.1 degrees Celsius. Now, not every day obviously is as hot as that. So in the peak of summer, it averages about 40 degrees. That is insanely hot. So most people actually prefer not to go out in the sun between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the day. Number six, it's public healthcare. All expats living and working in Qatar, as well as Qatari citizens, gets access to free public healthcare. Qatar has some of the best equipped hospitals in the world, and it also has one of the best healthcare systems in the world. Number seven is petrol prices. In October of 2020, you paid only 1.25 riyals per liter of petrol. That's about 34 US dollar cents per liter. Now, since then, it went up a little bit. However, compared to most of the world, it's still one of the cheapest places to buy petrol. Now, you only pay 2 riyals and 5 dirhams per liter. Still relatively cheap. Number eight is annual leave and public holidays. In Qatar, as an employee, you're entitled to 4 weeks of paid annual leave as well as 8 public holiday days. Now, that's a total of about 38 paid leave per year, excluding your weekly off days. Now, I know in many parts of the world, you get about 7 days of annual leave that is paid per year or even 14 days. And on top of that, sometimes, depending on where you are in the world, your employer would actually frown upon the fact that you are requesting your annual leave. Well, in Qatar, annual leave and public holidays is mandated by the government, and all employers should basically comply to this. Number nine, there are no free public beaches in Doha. Now, Doha is a beautiful city with modern architecture that's located on the coast. However, in the city itself, there are no free public beaches. If you'd like to go to the beach, there are a number of hotels that provide beach access that you can pay for, as well as you can go to the Qatar beach. Now, if you'd like to go to a free beach, Wakra would probably be the closest beach that comes to mind. And depending on where you are in the city, it's about a 30 to 40-minute drive. Number 10, in Qatar, there is no income tax. Now, I briefly mentioned this in a video that I will link up on screen. In Qatar, whatever you earn at the end of the month, there will be zero deductions in terms of income tax. Now, I know this is mind-boggling to think about it because back home in my country and many countries, if not most countries around the world, whenever you earn your salary, at the end of the month, the taxman will take a portion of that salary. In Qatar, that is not the case. You basically earn whatever is indicated on your agreement when you sign with a company to work here. The sun is starting to set, guys. We are getting there. We have another 2 to go, and at 11 is the Qatar Luxury. Now, you don't need to look any further than Hamad International Airport. If you look at the design, the architecture, all of the shops inside, even the fact that the public computers are all IMAX, it just exudes luxury. Now, the same can be said by Qatar Airways as well as the metro station, in addition to the beautiful stadiums that was built recently. Everything that Qatar does, they do it with style and they do it with a lot of class, and I don't believe they spare any expense. And finally, at number 12, we have the Qatari population. Qatar has a population of about 2.6 million people, of which only 300,000 are your actual Qatari citizens. Now, don't be too surprised if ever you come to Qatar and you notice that you don't see too many Qataris walking around in the city. For the men, you'll notice them with their white dish dash, and for the ladies, normally they will wear a black abaya. But compared to expats, there are significantly more expats than Qatari citizens. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out this video to see the pros and cons in Qatar.